that, Father. We'll be going soon.
John, did you feed them hounds?
Yes, Grandpa, yes.
All right. Now, tighten her up, son. She'll take us where we're going.
Yes, but where are we going?
No more. They're thrashing that matter out over there now.
Oh, they made you the leader. Why didn't you say where to go?
I'm only leader of the Missourians, daughter. There are families here from every state in the Union, I reckon.
Can't be waiting on them forever, Dad.
No, son. They're holding the power over there now. I'll just step over and see what they got to say.
Well, Clint, our wild heart. If it ain't Rick Cole.
How are you, Zeke?
Why, ain't you been hiding yourself for last year, boy?
Been down Santa Fe way, Zeke. Just drifted in. Here's Windyville. Looks like you'd wintered through in good shape.
Well, Coleman, most times I went through in fair shape. This year, when the first grass showed, I'd only put on 60 pounds.
Say, ask him. He maybe could tell us of a likely stretch of country. Red, could you sight us to a second Missouri anywhere out yonder?
Sure. But it's a long, tough pull from here. 2,500 miles away you'd have to go. No, it's too far off.
No place is too far if it's what we want.
This is a land beyond Oregon.
There ain't no land beyond Oregon, mister. West of Oregon comes the ocean, the way it's been told to me.
The stretch is north of Oregon.
How many people settled there now?
It's Indian country. Except for the trappers, never a white man has left his track there. Only one trading post in that whole country.
Who owns it?
The Missouri trapper owns it.
Hey, mister, will you tell me this? Hey there! Since you all elected me the he-coon of this outfit, let me do the talking.
It's everything a Missourian's heart could crave. There's 2 snow-capped mountain ranges with peaks lost in the sky. And between them ranges, men, is a great valley. Lakes and streams everywhere. Fish, you ask, and game. There's salmon swarming up them rivers thicker than blackbirds in a canebank.
Friend, will you undertake to lead us to that valley?
I'd like nothing better, men. But our trails fork here. I've got business that calls me back down the road Santa Fe way.
What business you follow, friend?
I'm a trapper.
Well, surely there's fur plenty out in that land beyond Oregon.
Plenty. But I gotta kill me a pair of skunks. Back a piece on the road to Santa Fe.
Hey, wait. Friend, how do you find that valley?
Wellmore here is sending a bull train clear through the old Tom Williams trading post. First time it's ever been tried. String along behind them, and if they make it through, you'll find your valley. Tell that great white mountain hello for me. Goodbye, Zeke.
Hey, maybe he sent us a fairy tale.
Howdy, Mrs. Riggs.
Land sakes!
Well, you sure look fine, Mother Riggs.
It's a long time since I've seen you. You know you always was a great hand to wander.
Yeah, I ramble around. And how are the little twins?
Little, my lands. Them girls has grown since you seen them last.
No. They in the house?
Mildred is. Elise went down to watch the boat come in.
I reckon I'll saunter in and surprise Mildred.
Oh, you sure will surprise them. Well, Rick, I sure am glad to see you.
Well, you certainly have doubled in size since last I set eyes on you, Mildred.
You just must see Elise.
I'll surely see her before I leave.
There's the Peensy bell whistling now.
Well, Miss Cameron, we be landing in a few minutes. Got all you outfits together?
Look, everything's ready, Captain Holster.
Listen, why don't you give up this plan and turn back?
But there's no place to turn back to.
Why, there's a home in all the South that wouldn't welcome the daughter of Colonel Cameron.
True. We can hardly become potential visitors.
It's a tough proposition, girl. This pioneer life in a savage wilderness.
We realize that, Captain Holster, but we must keep the family together. Honey girl wants to stay with her sister Ruth, hasn't she? And our brother Dave's almost as man and grown.
Ruth is right, Captain. The Cameron tribe must stick together. Say, you used the fella I want to see. I want to play some more of that shell game.
Have you got any more money?
Oh, sure I got some money.
Where'd you get that?
From my mother-in-law. She lent it to me, but she don't know it.
Here, I'll meet you below deck. Get along.
Don't forget, I wait there for you.
Are you still determined to be a sturdy pioneer?
Quite determined, Mr. Thorpe.
I told you about my plantation in Louisiana.
It must be wonderful.
Miss Cameron, those lands and servants are yours. If you take me with you.
Well, I do thank you, but as I've said before, it's quite impossible. Goodbye, Mr. Thorpe.
Now, if I win, I'm going to keep it. But if I lose, I give my mother-in-law her. Come on,
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Here we are again. Well, Gussie, you want to see the beautiful little ball under the shelf. There you are. Now it's bound to be under one of them. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Now we'll shuffle them just a little bit, just to confuse you, and take your choice.
Now, wait, I show you. Here, I bet you $2.
$2, covered.
I always do that for good luck. Now, wait, I show you. Now, what?
You see, Gussie, the hand is faster than the eye. Better luck next time.
Oh, here. Who wants to buy my mother-in-law's stocking?
Scott! Oh, there you are. What do you mean by spending my money?
Why, Mama, I'm going to give you half.
Give me my money.
Give it to her.
Hurry up. Give me the rest of it.
Why, madam, that's my own money.
That's my money.
No, Mama, that's his money.
Captain, I demand that that man give me my money.
Hand it over.
See, Mama? Didn't they tell you we would win?
Oh, you big loafer. Get out of here. Spending my life earning.
Now, Thorpe, you get off my boat. If you set foot on it again, I'll put you in irons and land you at St. Charles on my way back.
Davy, I think I better go find this cake that Lady Captain Hollis told us about.
All right.
No, I want to stay here with Davy so I can unload. You take good care of it, Davy.
I will.
I'll be right back, honey girl.
It's a nice place, isn't it, Mama?
It's terrible. Look at the mud.
Well, listen, Mama, I'm going to go see if I can buy a horse. Come on, I'll carry you over there. I don't want you to get your feet wet. That's it. Here we go. Bring Abby over. Come on, Abby. I don't want you to get your shoes all muddy. That's it. Come on, here we go. Oh, stop laughing, will you, Abby? That's it. Now you wait here and bring Mama. Come on, Mama. I'll take you over, Mama. Come on, Mama. Come on, Mama.
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
My Mama, I want to carry you across so you won't get your feet wet.
You? I'll cross my own mud.
All right then, Mama, but let me help you. That's it, Mama. Come on now. Step on that board, Mama. That's it, Mama. Say, I come right back.
Oh, gosh. This is big. me to see you.
Friend of Captain Hollister?
Yes, I am.
Come right on in. Now, don't carry your pretty dress on them long.
Oh, it's nice and cool in here out of the sun.
Now, you sit down and make yourself easy, and I'll brew you a cup of tea.
Oh, that's awfully nice of you, Miss Riggs. Thank you. What do you mean by...
Oh, I thought... It was this way, ma'am. I thought you were someone else. Wait. It was this way. I thought you were Elise, ma'am.
Elise?
Yes, just thought I'd surprise her, sort
Did
of.
you indeed?
Let me tell you. If you'll light someplace, I'll tell you. What is it? You're as pale as a
Oh,
ghost.
it's nothing, Mr. Top, really.
But there must be something wrong.
Nothing, just an unpleasant occurrence.
I'm going to explain that
There's
play.
nothing to explain.
But I'm going to tell you anyhow.
It seems to me you're forcing yourself on this lady.
Is that how it seems to you?
How else can I take it?
It's nothing to me how you take it. But it matters a heap to me, ma'am, how you understand.
Perhaps not. But if it concerns Miss Cameron, I'll demand an explanation.
You will? Then speak your piece.
Mr. Top, will you please take me to my brother?
With pleasure. I'll be looking for you shortly.
Well, I won't be hard to locate.
Hello, honey girl. Thank you so much, Mr. Soft.
Great pleasure. Just think this wagon will be your home for the next 6 months. And after that, the cabin in the wilderness.
My mind is made up, Mr. Soft. We're going with the settlers. You know my brother David?
Yeah. Hello, Dave.
Howdy, boy.
Hello, Zeke. Howdy, Bill.
Hey, Jack. I've been telling you about this here boy Coleman. He can heave a knife into a mark so big every time. I'll bet you Buffalo Hud to give him the left post back. Call the bet. Here, show him, boy. Bless now, wild heart. Oh, I've seen him do it 100 times, eh, Bill? That's another buffalo hide you owe me, Jack. You remember, Bill, that time up on the Snake River?
Oh, boy.
Say, boy, I want to know about old Ben Griswold. I hear the Indians downed him.
Only it wasn't Indians downed him.
How?
It was Renegade Whites done it.
How come?
He'd been wolfing all winter.
Yeah?
Must have had $2,000-$3,000 worth of wolf pelts.
Oh, easy, Ben.
He was hacked up and stuck full of arrows. Looked like Indian work, all right. The wolf pelts was gone. If ever I find them hellhounds, I'll sure make 'em hunt their holes.
Well, no, best. Who's that young bucko with no hair on his face?
That's Fred Coleman. He's very quick with his knife.
Where does he come from?
He come from the plains, the mountains. He live with the Indians. He can throw a knife through the heart in 20 feet. He's the best shot in all this country. He knows everything.
He'll know too much for his own good someday.
Le conocen hasta en México. Vamos a tomarnos un trago. ¿Quieres comer?
All right.
If old Ben had lived, he'd be going on about 72 now, wouldn't he?
Indians never done this. Was renegade white. And they've left their mark.
Oh, I sure do.
Say, Zeke, who was that he-grizzly that just went by?
Well, that's Red Flag. He's bull whacking for Wellmore. He's going to whack Wellmore's train. Cheers to the order.
You reckon you'll ever find out who downed old Ben?
Just possible that a certain low-down coyote left his sign there.
Hello, Coleman.
Howdy, Wellmore. Changed my mind. I'll scout for that bull train after all.
Well, that's a ray of sunshine. Shake hands before you change your mind again.
Got a good wagon boss for the trip?
Red Flag. A burly ruffian, but he can maul the toughest freighter on the plains into a pulp without even working up a sweat.
You can do that, eh?
Black? Ha! Well, he likes to do it. But he can run a bull train. Here he comes now.
We won't. All ready to start.
Likely you two have met before.
I reckon not.
Coleman's going to scout for the train. And he understands that. And he's to have final say in all matters dealing with the Indians.
Yes, well, who's got the final say about busting this bull train?
He understands that you're the wagon boss.
Another thing. Am I supposed to be wet nurse to them wooden-head pilgrims crossing the plains?
The more that goes along, the better it is for them and you in case the Indians jump you.
Well, all right. Make it clear to him that I'm wagon boss.
Oh, he understands that, Flag.
Seems to be a right pleasant cut.
He's a ruffian, but he's a real wagon boss.
Likely he is. Must have done a big trade in wolf pelts this year.
Yes, we had a big trade with the wolfers.
Black sell you any of these?
Black? Oh, he didn't do any wolfing last winter, I guess.
What outfit did you buy the biggest bunch from?
Fellow named Lopez came in about a month ago with close on to $5,000 worth.
Lopez, eh? I guess I don't know him.
I signed him up as a bullwhacker on the train.
You did, eh? I'll see you next year.
Bring your scalp along back home.
All right, goodbye.
That's so. It certainly is. I don't know whether they're going to get
Wendy?
through or not.
I'm going to scout for that bull train.
Good. Oh, Mr. Cameron, it's Mr. Coleman.
Howdy, Mr. Coleman. How do you do, sir?
He can tell you more about that country where you're going and what kind of an outfit you need than any man around here.
Thanks. Wendy, throw my bags in with yours and Zeke's, will you?
All right, I will.
Tell Zeke I'm going along.
All right, boy.
Mr. Coleman, would you mind looking over my outfit? Certainly not. We'll go have a peek at it. Where is it? Right over there, sir.
Honey girl, it's time for your history lesson, dear. Now, how many stars in the flag? 26. How many stripes? 30. Now, you know better than that. There's 13. And what do they stand for? The 13 original colonies. Now, remember that. Now, who discovered the Columbia River?
Mr. Coleman,
Robert
this is my
Gray.
sister, Ruth.
Honey girl, it isn't safe to be sitting in a rocking chair when there's certain persons present.
I think you'll find we have everything. Plenty of guns, a rifle, and a fowling piece. How about ammunition? Plenty. One thing, I don't see any barrels. A barrel? Yeah, you'll need a water barrel. There'll be long stretches without water. Knew we'd forget something. I'll go get one. All right. What I was aiming to tell you was this. When I came into the ring... right next there had an extra one. Oh, Quick work, son. Say, it wouldn't be a bad idea to take 2 barrels. Suppose you go rustle another one.
I'll do that.
When I came romping into the rigs
Now,
cabin...
this one.
That's fine. Looks like barrels grow on trees around here. Mr. Cameron, you better tell your sister to change that pretty dress. Won't get very far in that.
Yes, sir.
On some traveling clothes. Have a peek around here. We have a trailer.
I like him better than Mr. Thorpe.
Honey girl, we'll finish your history lesson.
Yes.
Now that is.
Well, you want it?
Oh. All you get back on the Peensy Bell and make yourself scarce. If you're here when the boat pulls out, the boys will certainly lead your pony out from under you.
I had no intention of staying. I'll be on the Peensy Bell when she leaves.
You see that you are.
My goodness, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Well, let's try again. Come on, here. Up you go, up. Oh, you stubborn jackass. I give you yap in the ear, I bet you young. Come on, up.
Well, hello there, Gus. What you call that thing you got there?
Oh, his name is Jack.
Jack? Oh, yes. But that's only half of it.
Well, he's only a half a horse.
Well, what's the matter? Can't you get him up?
I don't know, I pull and I pull, but he won't come up. Wait, I got an idea.
Say, what did you say to him then?
I told him a joke about my mother-in-law. Wait, here she comes. God! What have you got there? Oh, this is my new horse. I just bought him.
You bought him?
Sure.
Say, yup.
That wasn't my
That rum's for you and me, eh? Well, if it ain't Bill Thorpe, I always thought you was hung and planted years back.
No, my time ain't arrived yet, Black. Though it looks as though it might be drawing close.
How come?
Well, I've been promised a hanging fee if I don't get out on the Peensy Bell. And the captain promised me a necktie party if I set foot on the boat. In case of nowhere to go.
Appears to me you do your shooting by daylight with too many people looking on, eh? Well, as long as you can't go and you can't stay, just what do you figure to do about it, eh?
Well, I've always been able to wiggle out.
Appears to me as if you was born to be drowned, eh?
Come on, Pete. Get rid of that moonshine and let's get out in this thing.
Hold your head up. Yeah, go on, folks. See you next year.
You're just as handy with a gun as you was.
I can drive a nail at 30 feet.
Well, as long as you can go and you can stay, wouldn't be a bad idea if you was to go along with me.
Well, that sounds reasonable. Where do you happen to be headed for?
Well, anyways, it's out there while there ain't no noose waiting for you, eh?
Well, Wendy, I trapped him with his jug down at Joe's.
Hey, Wendy, there's allowed you to civilization for a long time. Hey!
Brian.
Back up here, will you? Back up. I gotta finish that with Wendy. Hey, that's what you get for not drinking with me.
I'll drink at your next wedding.
Yeah, Wendy, do some of them musical things, will you, with your mouth? That's all stuff. Yeah, no, something you coyote, eh? There's no coyote. Yes, there's Hey!
You told him to kill a dead Indian.
No, I never killed a dead one.
Before they're dead, did you?
No, you see, the Indians are my friends. They taught me all I know about the woods. They taught me how to follow a trail by watching the leaves, how to cut your mark on a tree so you won't get lost in the forest. And they taught me how to bury in the snow so you won't freeze to death in storms. And they taught me how to make a fire without even a flint. And they taught me how to make the best bow and arrows, too.
You can teach you how to make cat boosters?
No, that's one of their own secrets. Well, boys, I guess we better get going.
Oh, God, our Father, as you sit on high and look down on us poor mortals, forgive our frailties. I am about to lead these people into a wild and dangerous country. Give me strength and wisdom, oh God, to lead them through.
Where's my steps?
Mama, I got everything packed up in the wagon.
How can I get in the wagon, you idiot?
So look, sure, look, Mama. Put your feet up on there. That's it. Now wait, lift. That's it. Up you go, Mama. That's it. Now one more foot up. Now up, Mama. Up, Mama. That's it. Up. Wait, Mama. You're sitting on my head, Mama. Please. There you go.
Get in, folks, we're going. Well, we're going now, get in there.
Never mind. I walk there, you. Come on.
Howdy, Dave.
Hello, Coleman.
Oh, Miss Cameron. Glad to see you took my advice about saving that pretty dress. You look so nice in it, it'd be a shame to spoil it. Looking for anyone particular?
Honey girl, a gentleman never comes to a lady's home when he isn't wanted. Out here, this wagon is our only home.
Only that means that.
Come on, you this representative. Come here.
What do you think of this fellow Thorpe?
I've seen this there sparker somewheres before. Can't recollect just where. He shoots a kind of a nasty look at you once in a while, boy. Come on.
We had a run-in the first day.
Yeah?
No, he ain't no settler. And he ain't no bullwhacker. Wonder what he come along for.
He come along to buzz that Cameron girl.
I'm still mystified, Mr. Thorpe, why you came here instead of returning to your plantation.
I've told you why I came. I induced Captain Hollister, an old friend of mine, to put back to shore, and I followed you.
Yes, I know that's what you told me, but I'm afraid you're a flatterer.
Oh, on my honor, no.
You got the soup tobacco?
Hey, Lopez. Tobacco's going to be mighty scarce later on.
No respingues, tío, no respingues.
Boy, I'm going back to old Windy Bill and get a slugger. Come on.
Your name's Lopez, eh? Lopez, that's me. You and Black good friends, he tells me. Black and me been friends 12, 15 years. You're out wolfing together last winter, eh?
No. Wolfing. She not good business. No money.
And you didn't get many.
No, not much.
Funny, Wellmore said you sold him more furs than any other half-dozen outfit.
No. He must been talking about someone else, not me.
Well, no matter. See you often. Got a good bunch of bullwhackers, Black. That Lopez strikes me as a good hand.
You bet. Lopez can pound him along.
You and him old friends, eh?
Oh, Lopez and me? Nah, I never seen him till he signed on this trip.
My mistake.
I don't like this man both.
If he asks after me, you tell him you never seen me till you signed on this trip.
You're too late.
Why?
He just speak to me and I tell him we was all friends.
What? What do you use under your hair instead of brains?
You need no brain. You got ears.
Now you're talking sense.
couple out to the right and home.
Maybe she won't talk with him, but she'll dance with him, eh?
Lovely dance.
On to the next and home.
And lovely night.
Hook 'em upside, bring 'em like that.
No, you can't. Go in and snaggle away from him.
I claim the favor.
Well, Zeke,
Go, boy.
Thorpe just stole my partner and left me dancing with myself.
Yeah? Say, boy, it just come to me a minute ago where I seen that there Thorpe before.
Where?
Camped on the shimmer with Black and Lopez. They're old friends.
Are you sure of that?
Yes, Sergeant. So keep your eyes peeled on him, son.
I'm tired. I think I'll go to my wagon.
Good enough. Let's take it there. And to think this same moon is shining on my old plantation in Louisiana. All it needs is a lovely woman to preside there.
Someday you'll find me.
I have found her, Ruth.
Oh, please, Mr. Thorpe, I've told you before that there can be no happiness without love.
But love will come. Ruth,
I'm really tired, Mr. Thorpe. Do you mind if I go to bed? Good night.
good night.
Getting into dangerous country, Flack. So I'll be riding to the Pawnee villages to pick up some Indian scouts.
Yes, well, you're likely to lose your scalp out there.
I'll bet you a couple of wolf pelts I bring it back with me.
How long you begun, Coleman?
3-4 days, a week maybe.
Back so soon. I thought maybe you wouldn't be coming back at all.
And just why did you think that?
Well, after I sort of took the dark-eyed beauty away from you, I thought you might be decamping.
Listen, Thorpe. I never quit a job in the middle of the road.
Oh, quite so, quite so. But after the girl quit you in the middle of the road...
Say that again, Mr. Thorpe. I know who you are now. And I know why you quit the Cimarron country, too.
Oh, well, no necessity to have quarrels among friends.
Friends? You threw too wide a loop. Remember this, the three of you. I'm not your friend.
Yes, well, you let him scare you stiff.
Not at all. Only an idiot, you know, presses a quarrel when the other man has a knife pressed against him.
Good excuse.
Wolf pelts, eh? What does that mean?
Don't mean nothing.
It doesn't to me, but it does to you.
Yeah, where'd you get that notion?
When he mentioned wolf pelts, you look as though he'd rammed a knife in you. Not exactly what I'd call a poker face.
Well, what of it?
Oh, nothing. Only I'm beginning to understand why you don't like Coleman.
Bye, Wendy. Zeke, I'll be seeing you in the happy hunting grounds, if not before.
Good luck, boy.
Bye. Well, Miss Ruth, I got some good news for you.
What?
I'm gonna be away for a while. I'm going scouting.
Wasn't that dangerous in the open country?
Lord, no. I love it. Especially now that it's spring and everything's so happy. Why, there's trees out there, big tall pines, just a-reaching and a-reaching, as if they wanted to climb right through the gates of heaven. And there's brooks, too, with the water smiling all day long. But the part I like best is the night. Lying out there beneath a blanket of stars, with that old moon smiling down on you. And every time you look up, there she is, sort of guarding over you, like a mother minding her young. Sometimes it's so beautiful that I just lie there, listening. Birds singing, brooks laughing, and the wind sort of crooning through the forest, like some great organ. Oh, I've always loved it. But I reckon I'm going to be lonely this time. You know, you can get sort of used to having somebody not like you. When they're not around, you miss them, not liking you. That's why I reckon I'm going to be lonesome. But I'll be thinking of you. Goodbye.
And you just take care you don't lose your scalp.
Think, is he leaving the train?
Yes, miss. He's riding out to Pawnee villages.
Well, how far are they?
Oh, nigh on 100 miles.
Wasn't that dangerous?
Well, he's likely to lose his scalp before he gets there. But once in the villages, he's safe. So don't you worry about him, miss.
What? Why should I worry about him?
I don't know, miss. I don't know. But seemed like as if maybe you was.
Not at all. He means nothing to me.
No, of course not. Good night.
Good night, Pete.
Hey, you got back here at last, eh?
Yeah, there's plenty of buffalo sign out here, so I'll be riding out to pick up fresh meat.
Well, who's keeping you?
I'll see you at the river crossing.
Hey.
Lopez! Lopez! Up! Here. You two have been waiting for your chance. Here it is. Go out on a buffalo hunt.
Me? I kill hundreds of buffalo. Why should I go?
Get them cobwebs out of your brain.
He means, Lopez, we might find better game.
Watch him till he leaves the ponies, and then give it him in the back. Hey, you pilgrims, come here. Come here. Bascom?
Yes.
Bascom?
Yes.
I'll shove the horses and the cattle right on through. Leave only the wheelers hooked to the wagons. Once you take to the water, well, it's every man and critter for himself, eh? Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on.
Mr. Fred, how can I get my mule Eustace across?
Well, get your mother-in-law to ride him, eh?
Mr. Bascom. Mr. Bascom, you know, I don't like that fella.
No?
He's the kind who will pat you on your back to your face and then laugh in your face behind your back. And another thing,
Yes?
if he had a mother-in-law like mine, he would never laugh.
The hunt was a great success. We bagged our buffalo.
Hey, did you get your meat, eh?
Este es el mejor tiro que yo he visto.
Good. Well, we better shove it off then.
What the? I see you took a bath.
Yes. Got a slug of whiskey.
No, I left my jug. I hid it in the Cameron's wagon.
Yeah.
By the way, where is my little beauty?
Well, she's somewhere around. Well, now that you've got her all to yourself, what do you aim to do with her?
I think I'll take her back and settle on my plantation.
Your plantation, eh? Lopez, he's hollered so much about that plantation of his, he believes it himself, eh?
What? The Senor Thorpe had no plantation?
Plantation, yeah. All you got in the world is a dirty deck of cards, and a crooked one of that.
This? Yeah. Coleman's been gone 2 days. Yeah, I've been kind of worried about that myself. Oh, come on. Somehow it's not long. Eagle Dave says last time he seen him, he was headed for the train. Another thing, the Camerons haven't crossed yet. No. I better start around down there and see what's holding them. Huh?
Yes, we'd better help them across.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, I think we can... We were just wondering what had become of you. Where's your horse? He stepped in a prairie dog hole and broke his neck. Come near breaking mine, too.
Were you hurt?
No, I was knocked out for a spell. Here, I'll put these in your wagon and help you across. Flack said we could only use the wheelers. Flack said? What does he know about water? He never took a bath in his life. Johnny!
There's the Cameron wagon. I'll go greet the little filly.
Great, eh? Well, Lopez and me will go great the jug.
Just take them from here on in, Dave. Shallow water.
All right,
Back to
Frank.
my saddle.
All right.
Hit it! Come on, Shorty!
I was just coming over to help you.
Thank you. We had the best of help.
Help? Who?
The matter, Lopez? Seeing a few ghosts?
Me? No.
Drive on into the corral, Dave.
All right.
Get in. Come on in.
Yes, sir.
I'll be seeing you three later about matters and things.
Why, hello, boy.
Howdy, Zeke.
What happened?
Pony stepped in a dog hole.
Yeah? I suppose the prairie dog shot that hole through your saddle and into your heart. Eh?
Nature. Who was gone from camp, Zeke?
Corporal Lopez come in during the night. And early morning sent a wagon out for the meat.
Well, nice mess you made of things.
Not at all. 200 yards running is considerable of a handicap. Besides, other days are coming.
Now, don't you fool yourself. Here he is.
Black, the engine's been sending up smoke signals for several days.
Yes, well, I see them.
I'll skirmish around with the Pawnees for a few miles.
Well, go on. There ain't no one keeping you.
No, but you'd better keep Thorpe and Lopez here.
Why?
I got a feeling that if either one of them leaves camp, they'll never come back.
What do you mean by that?
Just the way it sounded.
Hey, look out, eh?
Indian?
Lopez, try a long shot at him.
No fire! They're Cheyenne. They want to palaver.
Oh, they look to me as if they're out for half.
They will be if we take a shot at them. That'll mean war. I'll go out and palaver with them.
Go on. Maybe so you don't come back. Huh?
Look how clearly his horse is acting.
Yeah, he's riding zigzag. That's Indian's sign that he wants to palaver. There's a chief riding out to meet him now for a powwow.
Aye, Ona. Tiana.
Ai, să fii năță.
E thirsty.
Hai să go, hai să 100, vai să 100, hai.
See? Ask him.
Hai să nu auzi când în aia în hat, nu auzi în apă. How?
This is Black Elk, an old friend of mine.
Do they mean peace or war?
Peace as long as they march straight through the Cheyenne country without stopping to settle. Ah,
Hai, uite, hai.
now that we're going to be friends, they'll probably bring their families over here to beg. So feed them well and treat them right, and we'll have no trouble.
Zeke, what's he saying about me?
He says that Coleman wants you for his squaw. And he says Black Bob will get you.
That's a fault. Why?
Well, Black's got a lot of horses.
Miss Ruth, you shouldn't be riding out here alone like this, away from the train,
Why not?
because this is dangerous country and anything might happen.
You wouldn't care.
Care? Me?
Why should you care?
Listen, girl. If anything happened to you, it'd be like throwing my heart to the wall. Don't worry, it's Black Elk and some of his braves.
Coleman squaw. Coleman squaw.
Well, you're saying that I'm your squaw.
Seems like that's what he's driving at.
Well, you're telling me that you don't want me for your squaw.
I've never told Black Elk a lie yet. He knows my tongue is straight.
What do you mean?
Well, it wouldn't be true if I told him I didn't want you. It happens I do.
And you've no better taste than to tell me that before all these savages.
I'd tell you that in front of the whole world.
This silly joke has gone far enough.
Yes, sir.
Where can I walk?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right.
Come on, boy.
You take Honey Girl from here on down, Dave. It's a little easier going.
Hold on. Careful, baby.
Now, Miss Ruth, you cling on to me. Put your arms around my neck, Honey Girl. A little tighter. A little tighter. Just a little tighter.
I got this next on there.
Are you all right, honey girl? It was a pretty bad place, wasn't it, Bragg?
Yeah, but I sort of liked it.
Davy, let's see if our wagon's down here. Come on, let's go.
Thank you, Bragg.
Well. So I've seen that tail with her arms around your neck and laughed.
Yeah, but she sure unwrapped him when she got on safe footing.
Yeah?
You know, she don't care nothing about me, Zeke.
Well, you can never tell how a woman feels by the way she acts. There's all riddles, all of them, and you just gotta guess them. And no matter which way you guess, you're wrong. Looks like as if the way they're putting some of them outfits over there, they're going to lose them. Ha-ha! What did I tell you? Let's get out of here before they get a beat on us.
Zeke, did you hear that terrible crash?
Hear it? I seen it.
Yes?
That was your wagon.
Oh, but was my mother-in-law in it?
No, she wasn't.
Oh, that's too bad. What you say? I said I am glad.
Lucky for you that I wasn't, you loafing hound.
What you mean?
Because I was with your wife, Sarah, and she gave birth to twins.
Twins? Are they both mine?
Both?
Oh, Mama, are they boys or girls?
One of each.
Oh, Zeke, I'm a papa. Mama, I'm a papa. Papa, I'm a mama.
Well, yeah.
I got 2 for 1.
Yeah. Let's drink to the happy event.
Wait a minute. There was 2 events. I have 2 drinks.
Here, give me that jug. I'll take a pull at that myself.
Well, who'd have guessed it? If it ain't Breck Coleman.
Howdy, Jim.
Where'd you blow in from, boy?
All the way from the big river.
On the... How long are we going to camp here?
Well, just as long as it takes to fix up the outfit. Bascom, you tell them pilgrims of yours there's 500 miles of desert ahead of us. And them that don't like what's coming to them, now's the time for them to turn back. Snack me off a snack.
I hate to see you at menial tasks. If we were only back at my old plantation in Louisiana, you'd have a dozen servants to wait on you. Let's turn back.
Turn back, Mr. Thorpe. Oh, honey, girl, didn't I tell you to stay away from the fire?
Yes, and you told me not to be sitting in the rocking chair when Brett Coleman is around.
Hello, Coleman. Howdy, Dave.
You shot these turkeys. Won't you stay and help us eat them?
No, I just had supper with a Bascom.
Sorry, Breck.
Think I'll go hunt up old Zeke.
How is that for you, Windy?
Number 84.
Here comes 85.
Hello, Zeke.
Hello, boy. I smell turkey you're cooking.
That's all I got was the smell. Deal me a hand of them flapjacks.
That's the way it's done, Gussie. My old arm's giving out. Now you try it. I'll get a pail of water.
That's easy. Take him to death.
See, I saw Zeke do that till he broke his arm.
Yes, and you know someday my mother-in-law is going to talk so much, she's going to break her yaw.
Say, boy, I wouldn't let my mother-in-law boss me around like that. Stand up to her like a man. Face her down, boy. If it was me, I'd tell her what was on my chest.
You got nothing on your chest but wind. You old polecat.
I've just been talking with some trappers who come out of the Southwest. They say the country they call California is wonderful.
Yes, so I've heard.
Why won't you come with me to a land like that?
Are you going there?
If you'll come with me.
Well, what about your plantations in Louisiana?
Oh. Well, if we like California better, we could sell my holdings and buy vast lands out there.
Well, it's a compliment to offer me all that, but it can't be. I must join Davy.
Oh, Dave. Dave, come over here. Black Elk here says that you and your sister were so good to him when he come in to visit that he wants to give you all them ponies.
Oh, that's kind of them, Zeke, but we couldn't take their horses.
Oh, of course you could. They got hundreds of ponies. He wants you to show him where to put them. Now, you go and throw them ponies in with your herd.
Well, Zeke, you lying old coot. That Indian's buying Cameron's sister for Coleman's squaw.
Well, why not? Oh, Coleman's buying himself a squaw, eh? Zeke, you old whiskered Cupid, you.
I loathe the very sight of you.
What have I done now?
You've made me the joke of the plains.
Me?
Who else tried to buy me like an Indian squaw? You put me to shame before them all.
My girl, you're imagining things. Well, Zeke always told me women were damn funny.
Mr. Thorpe, I've changed my mind. I'll go with you to California if you'll go at once.
Once? Yes. I'll make preparations immediately.
This is a fine state of affairs. This man Thorpe isn't all he claims to be.
My mind is made up, Davy. We're going to California.
Where's what? I just came in to tell you goodbye.
Goodbye? Where are you going?
I'm going to take my outfit and leave you here.
Your outfit? All you got is one horse and two guns.
No. The Cameron outfit's mine now.
Oh, it's his, eh?
Yeah, we're going to California. So I'll bid you a fond farewell.
No, you ain't.
No?
Nah. What do you suppose I grubstake you for, eh? So far you've been a fizzle. One try, one miss.
Oh, he's no longer in my way.
Well, he's in mine.
I'll tear him down here. No.
Oh, I'd like to kick him into pulp. I'd like to break him in two like that.
Well, why not?
I don't mind fists or feet or even a gun. It's the way he throws that knife.
Well, why should I risk it?
Because you're a dead shot. You're going to stick. You're going to prove how good you are before you leave the fort.
And if I don't?
Well, if you don't, I'll tell that little filly there's a wide open noose waiting for you in every river town. Thorpe, you do your job before you leave the fort.
Howdy, Henry.
How's things, Coleman?
Just fine.
Say, Black Elk was telling me that all the Indians of the West were gathering to keep you all from passing through.
So they tell me.
Black Elk and the Cheyennes are going west to hold a powwow with the Shoshones.
Yeah, Black Elk tells me that it's almost certain that the Cheyennes will declare war later.
Likely. Old Pete Rubidoux was asking about you a while ago.
Pete? Where is he?
Camped at the spring yonder with his new squaw.
I think I'll ramble down and see him. Say, Henry, will you put a new cap nipple on this gun?
Sure will, boy.
A new trigger spring in the pistol.
All right.
I'll leave him with you while I go see Pete.
You ready when you get there?
We are about to unite this loving and devoted couple in the holy bonds of wedlock. Hank Gillis, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Abigail Vance, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
She does.
Hey, Frank. You recollect as Raoul Coleman done told you that if Lopez here or Thorpe done straight off into the brush, they weren't likely to never come back.
Sure, he made some kind of a bluff. What of it?
Well, Thorpe stayed out, and he ain't never coming back.
Aye?
No. He's done gone back to his old plantation. Yeah.
Well, you won't go to California with Thorpe now.
Why not?
He and Coleman just met in the brush, and Coleman shot him.
Are you sure?
I heard the shot, and I saw Coleman standing there over him. It suits me, too.
So he'll even do murder.
And so I pronounce you man and wife. And may peace and happiness be yours.
There's been a murder! There's been a murder!
A murder? Where, girl? Who?
Coleman met Mr. Thorpe in the brush and shot him.
That's a serious accusation, my girl. Are you sure?
My brother saw it.
Men, we can't have cold-blooded murderers among us. There's the man that shot Bill Thorpe down like a dog. Ropers, go and get a rope.
Get a rope. Yeah, get the rope. And just who accuses me of killing Thorpe?
It was Miss Cameron.
You, eh? So you'd like to see me hanged?
Listen to me, you. This boy Coleman here just couldn't have killed Thorpe.
Why not?
Because he didn't have no guns on him. He left his with Dutch Henry to be fixed.
Coleman and Thorpe were out with the Cameron gal. If it wasn't Coleman, who was it who shot Thorpe?
Since you're aiming to know, I'll tell you who done it.
Who?
I shot that skunk myself.
Coleman, a friend of his men. He's lying to save his neck. What could Zeke have against a man like Thorpe?
You want to know that?
Yes, I want to know that too.
Well, I'm a-telling you. I was camped out pretty close to you, and I heard that little powwow you had with Thorpe.
Yes? What are you driving at?
Just this. When a man begins to do a lot of talking about hanging, he'd better make pretty sure as to who's going to decorate the end of the rope. Get my meaning?
Well, Thorpe ain't nothing to me. It's no affair of mine.
That's just what I was thinking.
And Coleman ain't going to do no scouting while I'm boss of this train. I'm leaving him behind. Oh, no. We're taking on a new scout.
Guess again, Flack. I started with this outfit, and I'll be with it at the finish.
Who says so?
I'm just telling you. I got two reasons. One is I told Wellmore I'd scout the train through. And the other is a little personal business I aim to transact at the end of the trail. See if you can figure out what that is, Flack.
Coleman, the settlers are willing to push on. We'll follow you.
What's all this talk about engines?
It's true. The engines are gathering to the westward to stop us from going through.
Engines have never yet prevented our breed of men from traveling into the setting sun. Go on, lead the way.
Well, get your outfits together. We're going.
Never mind what you see or what you hear. Red Flack is still boss of the train. Get going!
It's no use, man. She's all dried up.
Them settlers is dying off like rats. We're moving on. Come on, Lopez.
Boy, they're scattered back all across the desert. We got to gather them up and shut them along.
Old Charlie died, Coleman. We raised him from a colt.
Tough, boy. But we gotta battle it through.
Get it, Tony. Come on. On these.
Come on! Put your hands through!
giant, Zeke.
Now, let's charge into him.
Father, our good friends have perished here at the hands of the savages. Open your arms to them and care for our loved ones until we meet again on the other shore. Amen.
Well, Zeke, old Wendy's gone on another trail.
You and me was...
Well, Zeke, I'm going to trail the engines and make sure they go back to their village. So you scout the train ahead, and I'll pick it up in a week or so. Bye, Zeke.
Bye, boy.
grazing on my mule.
Oh!
But don't worry, Mama. I think it's going to clear up. There will be no more rain.
Get up! Get up! Throw that idiot! Throw that idiot a rope and help him out of there! Get up!
Oh, you're always bad news to me.
Get on your long underwear quick.
Why?
You're going in the snow up to your, way up, Mama, and hand me out my bare overcoat. Well, useless. You're going someplace you won't want to sit down. It's so cold it'll freeze your hoofs off. You wait and see.
Think I'll go say howdy to the Cameron.
This is my best overcoat.
Well, I'd hate to see your worst one.
Hello, Gus.
Oh, hello there, Brack. I'm certainly glad to see you back again.
What are you wearing the heavy overcoat for?
I'm getting all ready for that snow.
No, we won't be there for days.
Well, anyway, I'm going to keep warm while I can.
Where's the Cameron outfit?
Oh, we left them 4 or 5 days back.
Left them?
Yes, all the horses give out. They couldn't go on. 15, 20 wagons. They all went back to the fort.
I hated to tell you, son.
Zeke, why did you let the Camerons go?
Not my doing, son. Black Nose Eyes have an Indian sign, so he sends me on ahead to scout. And when I come back, they'd all drop out.
If Indians chance on them wagons, they'll kill a lot of them.
I'm afeard so, Black Boy.
The way's clear ahead, Zeke. You scout them.
Yeah.
I'm going back for the Cameron.
Good luck, son.
Get up, Jenny! There, useless. Get up! I don't know who smells the first. You and me. Come on, take it going.
could have. Say, Dave, you'd better cut off that trailer and throw everything into one wagon.
All right.
I'll hitch up old Roney and we'll see if we can get out of here.
After you left, old Zeke told me the truth about some matters, Thorpe and Slack and all.
He did, eh?
Sorry I was so stupid.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Ruth. Things did look sort of queer.
I should have known better.
Oh, we all get off on the wrong trail once in a while. We'll make it through all right.
So that's fixed. Can I do something, Frank?
No, I guess not. Gotta overtake those settlers in a week or so. Here you are, Rusty. We're going again, baby.
You wouldn't listen to me. You wouldn't listen to me. Well, look, I'll ain't the man here that knows the path over them hills. Well, for turning back. Wait. Follow me, and I'll lead you to that valley that Coleman told us about. Coleman, eh? He's the only one that knows the way out. And he's deserted us. If he was here, I'd shoot him down in his tracks.
Well, Black, just when you're gonna start this shooting?
You're just in time, Coleman. Did you find the Cameron?
Over yonder. What's the trouble here?
They're all against me. They're turning back.
No, you're not. We can't turn back. We're blazing a trail that started in England. Not even the storms of the sea could turn back those first settlers. And they carried it on further. They blazed it on through the wilderness of Kentucky. Famine, hunger, not even massacres could stop them. And now we've picked up the trail again. And nothing can stop us. Not even the snows of winter nor the peaks of the highest mountains. We're building a nation. But we've got to suffer. No great trail was ever blazed without hardship. And you gotta fight. That's life. And when you stop fighting, that's death. What are you gonna do? Lie down and die? No! Not in 1,000 years. You're going on with me.
The word is said, and we'll follow you.
You ready to start at sunup?
Well, he's turned up again.
Parece que ese desgraciado por donde quiera nos va siguiendo.
Well, he'll down the both of us. You've got to get him tonight.
But they can hear a shot at night.
They can't hear a knife.
They all know this knife of mine.
Well, here's the knife they don't know.
No. I'm afraid of that knife. I know where you got it. It will get us in trouble, sure.
How?
Because a dead man's knife is that medicine.
Yeah, stop that drivel. Take
off.
And wait for the night.
I have on me. There he goes.
Wait until he's bedded down. Then,
God bless my sister Ruth and my brother Dave, and make me a good girl and take care of us.
Aren't you going to ask God to take care of Brett Coleman?
Old Zeke says that Brett Coleman can take care of himself.
overplayed your hand that time, Lopez. Zeke, this is old Ben Griswold's knife.
Well, where'd you find it, boy?
Lopez just left it sticking in my bedroom. Their having it makes it certain that Black and Lopez did it.
No question about it, boy.
What did they do, Coleman?
Killed my best friend. I've been on their trail ever since.
That's a serious charge. You're sure? We'll call a separate meeting in the morning to try him.
You can call a settlers' meeting to bury him.
What do you mean?
That I killed my own rat. They've jumped camp, Zeke, and I'm off on their trail.
Well, you can't leave us here. You've got to see us through. He's right, boy.
Maybe it's all the way you all look at it. But those two men killed a man in cold blood, and they've got to pay. Not that I've got hatred in my heart, but that I'm the law out here, that's all. And the law is justice. Well, Zeke, I'll see him to the end of the trail. But then I'm picking up a new trail here. Yonder stands the great white mountain. And down below lies the valley I've told you about.
Coleman, you have fulfilled our hopes. Neighbors, friends, it is fitting that we give thanks to the Almighty. Our Father, we thank Thee for leading us to this land of promise, for guiding our footsteps safely through the dangers of our pilgrimage. In this valley of our dreams, we'll build our homes and serve Thee, O Father, and our children's children shall praise Thy name. Amen.
The way is clear ahead, all gentle slopes. So drive down, my friends, and settle it.
Lead the way.
Zeke will lead the way down. Our trails fork here.
You mean you are leaving us?
There's a trail I've followed for over 3,000 miles now. And I'm heading back to pick it up again and follow it to the end.
Coleman, you're the breed of man that would follow a trail to the end.
Thanks, Bascom.
Friends, we'll go on.
Boy, there's two of them. Bad ones. Now I'm going with you.
No, Zeke. You stay here and look after Ruth and her outfit.
Rex, you're not leaving.
Yes, Miss Ruth, I'm pulling out.
They say you're going to hunt down Slack and Lopez.
What I aim to do.
But you can't do this awful thing. Take two lives.
Frontier justice.
Don't go, Rex. Don't go.
The job I've got to finish.
Don't you see? It doesn't matter about them. I'm afraid for you. They'll kill you. You're everything in the world to me, Rex. I can't let you go. I can't.
The thing has to be done. Someday, somewhere, our trails will cross again.
Now, come, miss. You mustn't be a carrying on that way.
He's gone. He'll never come back.
Now, you just mustn't do this, miss. You'll have me a flop in here pretty soon. I'm telling you that everything is going to be all right. When spring comes in that valley, he'll be tracking back again. I know that, boy. I know it. Now, come on.
My legs are close to the knees. I can't get up.
Yes, looks as if you're done for, Lopez.
Don't go when you leave me, Black.
What? You think I'm staying here?
Then leave me, Black.
Won't do you no good. You'll be froze to death in an hour. Hey, help me. I'll get away.
Black! 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 Don't let me die. Alone. Stay with me. Black! Quédate contigo. Black, vente. No me dejes. Black! Black!
Well, Lopez, it won't be long before you have company.
I got a hankering to trail on down into Mexico. Old Bill Gillis told me that them there black-eyed girls is just full of fire.
Zeke,
Yeah.
Zeke, you're not really leaving us.
Yeah, gal, I'm a-pulling out. You's all nice and settled now. And this here valley's getting altogether too civilized for me. Whenever I get more than 3 or 4 families within 100 miles of me, I begin to feel kind of crowded.
That's not why you're going, Zeke.
Why else, gal?
Breck has never come back. You're going out to look for him.
Now, wherever that boy Breck Coleman is at, he's a-looking out for himself. Now, don't you fret about him.
Did you give away all your little puppies? Why are you looking at that dress?
This is the anniversary of the day that the wagon train left from Missouri. Last time I had this on, I was sitting in the Riggs cabin.
In a rocking chair?
Yes, honey girl. in a rocking chair.
See, I reckon that's a panther. Yeah, it's a two-legged panther. The only kind will ever give me that Comanche yell as a signal. We might just as well start to unpack. What, ain't you going? No use of going now. He's only a bit up in the timber there, and he's headed this way.
Zeke, won't you stay over for the anniversary?
Yes, gal, I'll stay. And I just recollected. I got a little present for you.
Oh, Zeke, what is it?
A young fellow named Brett Coleman left it with me, and he told me to give it to you in case he didn't show up.
Where is it, Zeke?
I hid it in the hollow of the big tree at the bend of the trail. You'll find it there.
Thanks, Zeke. I'll go get it.